Hi, and welcome to this week's Monday Memo. And today I'm going to keep with the theme of Industry 4.0 and touch on the second megatrend I started introducing last week, which is around finance business partnering. Now, traditionally, as accountants and finance teams in organizations, we held the key to the numbers. We were the gatekeepers, and if a manager or leader wanted to know how their business was performing, they need to contact us in finance or accounting. But nowadays, I don't know if you've noticed, but there are many more non-financial, non-finance or core finance professionals leveraging digital technologies and these increasingly sophisticated cloud technologies to bypass their finance teams and self-serve themselves with the advice and insights they're looking for. Last week I touched on digitisation, the robotic process automation, artificial intelligence, and blockchain, which are sort of not very human. But ironically, I find digitization is actually opening up the opportunity for us to be more human, use our more human skills, particularly if we want to be more like finance business partners. And the overall arching principle of finance business partnering is to add value to our relevant stakeholders in our organizations by developing some capabilities around perhaps connecting the dots, developing concise, actionable insights, and establishing the necessary necessary influence via having meaningful and trusted relationships at work with our stakeholders so that they can direct their energy and resources appropriately. So they can direct their energy and business resources appropriately. Now, naturally, a lot of us have good, solid, hard technical finance skills. And we've been trained to use those skills to develop insight about our organizations. That's unquestioned. But without any ability to influence or know how to convey these insights to make an impact, how can we really leverage those skills to their fullest to add value? Just imagine, what if we were able to really influence those partners of ours and make an impact by developing on those business capabilities, those strengths in the numbers we already have, to allow us to effectively and logically articulate our advice, as well as collaborate on an ongoing basis with those partners. And these are the type of soft skills that are harder to learn since they can't be taught in any classroom, don't really come out of a textbook. Instead, they tend to come with experience, coaching, and mentoring. And with the digitization I mentioned last week, it will mean information and getting at it should become easier. There should be more volumes of it, different varieties, and much faster velocity. So it will mean we'll spend less time finding it, linking it, blending it, and combining it to get our reporting and analysis from it, allowing us to better serve our growing and more information hungry partner base. It'll also mean if we want to develop the influencing and impacting sides, we'd have to get out from behind our desks, talk, listen to our colleagues, build trusted relationships with them, so we can learn and appreciate their challenges, so that we can ask, what is it you want questions, what is it you think you have, and the difference between those is problems we can go solve for them, is that there's plenty of good accounting, finance professionals connecting the dots. However, the best ones, the truly best ones, connect with the right people. And I'd go on to say those taking a business partnering approach or mindset in this age of digital disruption are not only embracing the best of what the latest technologies have to offer in developing these better insights to support decision making, but even more importantly, they're doing the most human of activities, which is building authentic connections with other human beings. In business, the language of finance is a unifying concept. It's a common language that everyone in every organization needs to understand properly so they can build healthy and sustainable enterprises. It's not going away anytime soon, and whether those organizations are large or small, they'll always need regular guidance on commercial and financial matters. They'll need a trusted advisor who can hold a mirror up to their business and become a partner against whom they can bounce their ideas. And another way to think about it is that finance business partnering is just a natural progression of the purpose of accounting. And we've been heading in that way anyway. I mean, from the earliest days when we used to record financial transactions for compliance to now using them to drive the commercial decision making, it's taking our strengths around the governance and controllership and leveraging those to improve the contribution we can make to improving the performance and sustainability of the organizations and business partners that we actually serve. And looking into the foreseeable future, Accounting and finance jobs with large degrees of business partnering elements will be those at the lowest risk of digitisation, because they promote higher levels of social intelligence, which requires a degree of emotional engagement, leadership capabilities, team collaboration, and what I think machines lack to a large degree is common sense. So the finance professional's job is going to be socialization of solutions, selling those ideas, influencing other departments, and collaborating with other teams on how to integrate these solutions to achieve better results for everyone in the organization. So how can we start developing this finance business partnering mindset? Well, take on experiences that are going to expose you towards developing those softer skill sets. They're not traditionally areas that would be covered by your accounting education providers, by your accounting institutes or at university. These things take time and some trial and error. Some work better than others. That's why we produce the Strength in the Numbers show, to bring you the guest mentors. Those that have been there, got the scars, the hard-won lessons, but also have those real success stories to share with you, and have also defined practical steps to make it happen. Is one of my favourite questions. What are the few simple steps, or how could we practically go about following through and being better finance business partners, or collaborating better, or developing our influencing our relationship building skills? So please check us out at sitnshow.com. If you like this episode, please let your friends know and your colleagues know, so that they can also benefit from the mentors we bring onto the show. And the more we come together, I think the better we're going to build those strengths as well. So until next time, take care, and let's keep building our strength in the numbers.